Now, because of my age, I often get asked how it is that I keep skin tight from sagging, from being crinkly, from having crepiness. As you can see here, I don't have any of that on my skin. And I will admit, for most people that are in their early 60s, I'm 61, that does start to become a problem. And if you have a lot of sun damage, it can start a lot earlier. But I have found over time that there are certain ingredients in certain products that just work better when it comes to thickening up, tightening, super hydrating, and eliminating crepiness, sagginess in skin, especially on those sun-exposed areas like your hands, arms, neck, chest, and of course, the face. And I've done some really deep dive videos on the products that I use that have these ingredients. I'm going to share those with you today in this compilation video, put together especially for you if you're having those types of problems: crepiness, looseness of the skin, thinning. All of those aging skin issues respond very well to these products. And you know, there's nothing more wrinkly and crepey looking than turkey skin, raw turkey skin. And no wonder we have the phrase turkey neck for that loose, crepey skin that happens just under the chin for a lot of folks as we get older. But you know what? Today I'm giving you a technique that's going to work, erase crepey skin instantly and make it look better and better over time. You can do it right after your morning skincare routine. You can do it at night. You can do it whenever. You can do it anywhere on the body, and it's going to absolutely work. Now, when we talk about what causes crepey skin, some obvious things. One, a lot of it's sun damage. Years of accumulated sun damage really do add up and cause problems, but more so, our skin gets drier as we get older. We produce less collagen, elastin fibers become looser, and our skin gets that crepey, loose look. To combat that and erase that look on your skin, there are two things you have to keep in mind. We need to trap as much moisture as possible in those upper layers of skin, and we need to replace lipids or fats that the skin has also lost in order to help lift and plump out that structure. Now, there are a lot of products on the market, high-end products designed specifically to do this, because a lot of folks have realized that when we use just regular moisturizer, especially heavy oil-laden moisturizers that contain things like wax and mineral oil, they only make the skin look greasy and not nice and smooth and youthful. And of course, just goes without saying, the older you get, the more likely you are to have these issues. I have them on both arms, just below my biceps, because I work out, been lifting those weights for a really long time, stretching that area of skin and damaging its structure. And while it keeps me in shape and healthy, it does damage the structure of my skin there in these areas. So I'm going to show you what I do, as you might expect. Super simple and easy. Two things you're going to need is a way to apply extra moisture. This is best done after a shower or a bath when your skin is going to be holding the most moisture it's going to have for that day, but can truly be done anytime you notice your skin looking a bit dry and crepey. The other product that I use for this, in fact, I use this for my face all the time, is Mario Badescu's facial spray. It can be used anywhere you're treating for crepey skin. This one contains soothing aloe, which is very healing to the skin. It contains calming sage, and of course, skin brightening and antioxidant-filled orange blossom extract. Really great formulation. You just lightly spray the areas you want to treat: neck, chest, arms on me, face even, doesn't matter, and just pat that in. And you have about 4 to 5 minutes before this moisture will be gone. And we want to trap that moisture using a specially formulated product to help with crepey skin before the transepidermal moisture loss happens, and we're right back where we started from. Again, moisture, 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 hydration, hydration, hydration. Okay, now the product that I like to use and have been using for the last 4 years for my crepey areas is City Beauty's Invisicrepe Body Balm. I love this stuff. I use it religiously. And the reason that I like it so much and it works so well are the specific ingredients that they included in it. As you guys know, they've been following me for a while. On my channel, it's all about ingredients and effectiveness over brand name and price. They start with niacinamide, very calming to the skin, helps boost your other skincare products' ability to work in the skin, actually brightens and evens skin tone and gives it back some of its natural elasticity. Then they included a natural lipid complex to help replace those natural fats that your skin loses, helping to plump up that skin, again, stretch that skin back out, give it its youthful appearance. And then the most important ingredient, I think, is ribose, which is made from a sugar. It actually helps increase collagen and elastin production in your actual skin layers, which of course is going to make your skin look better and better over time. So it's simple to apply this. You just take a little dab of it, apply it to the treated area with a circular motion, a light circular motion, until it's completely absorbed, and just watch the crepey skin disappear. I like to use this after my neck creams as a last step, just an extra way to cap moisture in that skin. And then of course I'll apply a little more here to my other arm where I have these crepey areas just under my biceps and the bend of my elbow, my inner elbow. Looks amazing. Instantly improves the look of crepey, dry skin anywhere, and it lasts throughout the day, can be used again morning or night. But these two steps together can greatly improve the way your skin looks right away and in the future. Now, as always, I will put a link down below for these two products in the video description box, so you can go check them out for yourself. Get them if you want. If you do use them, please come back to the video. Let us know how they work for you. This is kind of an exciting video that I'm doing today because we're going to be talking about food rather than actual skincare products, which we talk a lot about on this channel. Now, if you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. I've been doing this stuff 35 years, and my job is to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, please be sure and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you actually know when my new videos are out every week. Now, how long we actually live, how our health is as we go through the years, and how we look doing all of that is influenced by a ton of factors, some of which are beyond our control, like our living environment, the types of jobs that we do, even our genetics. But there are many things under our control, like how we take care of ourselves through fitness and diet, of course, and also how we take care of our skin. And especially when it comes to the food that we take in to fuel our bodies, those factors definitely can promote better health and better looking skin. Just by changing your diet from a typical Western style diet, heavy on the red meat, the sugar, the processed foods, and leaning into a more Mediterranean style diet, which includes things like fish, healthy oils, leafy greens, vegetables, and fruits, can really make a significant difference in a very short amount of time. I've talked about the Health Got study that came out the end of last year. It was in October, that talked about the fact that changing the diet and fitness levels in sedentary individuals rolled back their biological aging by 3 years in just 8 weeks. That's how much difference this can really make. So let's jump in and take a look at some of the foods that have been shown not only to help improve our skin and overall health, but expand how long we get to live. First up are the cruciferous vegetables, the ones that kind of smell. Now, you likely know that all vegetables have some nutritional value that adds to the health of our body and skin, but the cruciferous subset of vegetables, drumroll please, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, all of those, what we like to call kind of bitter vegetables, provide certain antioxidants and nutrients that are super beneficial for the health of you, your body, and your skin. Sulforaphane, that's what actually makes the vegetables kind of smell. And if it sounds like the word sulfur, you're right. Sulforaphane actually protects your cells from damage, reduces inflammation, and even protects the DNA from mutations that can lead to things like cancer. So whether you end up roasting these vegetables in olive oil or you toss them into soups and salads, they are extremely good for you and your skin. Then there are the dark leafy greens that I talk so much about on the channel. Things like spinach, arugula, and kale, yes, kale kind of goes in both categories, are super packed with nutrients, antioxidants, and minerals that your body needs, in particular your skin, to starve off the signs of aging. They provide skin-enhancing vitamin A, K, and C. So right off the bat, you know that this is something you should be including in your salads, in your smoothies, wherever you can get it, at least 3 to 4 times a week. You need a cup to a cup and a half of these vegetables. I recommend you eat some of these every day because studies have shown, especially those from the National Institute on Aging, that people who regularly include leafy green vegetables in their daily diet have a much lower percentage of risk of cognitive decline, something we all want to avoid as we get older. So it's time to get all about the salads. Now, this next one will probably come as a bit of a surprise because this video is focused on longevity and skin aging, but that is beans. Yes, beans. Beans are super condensed with nutrients that help promote healthy aging. Not only are they a plant source of protein fitting everybody's diet, whether you're vegan or you eat red meat, they are also packed full of necessary fiber and antioxidants to help you stay younger, feeling and looking longer. And it's not just plain old beans, edamame, lentils, peas, they all provide this high protein antioxidant source for you and your body, reducing the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes, all the major issues that can contribute to a shorter life expectancy. And they digest slowly, making you feel full longer, helping you to either lose or maintain a healthy weight. Next is something fishy. In fact, it's oily fish. And I will be the first to tell you that I am not a fan of that fishy taste. So fish is usually not something that I really order out. However, it is so good for you, especially because it provides those omega fatty acids that you really need. But those oily, fatty, cold water fish like salmon, herring, and tuna, so good for you and should definitely be a part of your longevity plan. Fortunately, I like most seafood, which is beneficial as well, but I do like tuna and salmon if they're grilled. So that enables me to get higher levels of omega-3s, lean protein, B vitamins, and iron. All of those, again, super important for the health of your skin. Recent studies have also shown that eating this type of fish at least once a week can cut the risk of a cardiac event, a heart attack, by 55%. One thing I want to note here is to be sure to know how and where your fish is being sourced. If you can get it fresh and local, it's better because there can be a problem with too much mercury, especially in processed fish or canned fish. And of course, we don't want to build up of mercury in the body as it's a poison. Now, if you can't do the fish thing, and I certainly get it if you can't, be sure to add a supplement daily that contains omega-3 fatty acids so that you at least get the benefits from the supplement to keep you healthy and looking young. All right, now this next one almost makes up for the fish thing, and that is berries. And again, berries are something that I have talked about at length on the channel about what they can provide in the way of health benefits for you and your skin specifically. There just isn't a better source of antioxidants out there. Blueberries, which are my personal favorite, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, just pretty much any kind of berry is packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. And they're packed with phytonutrients like anthocyanins. I know, what a big long word. But basically what you need to know is that these can provide health and skin benefits beyond anything topical skincare products could deliver. And those anthocyanins have even been shown to reduce the risk of high blood pressure and even heart attacks. And then there are the whole grains. That's barley, that's oats, buckwheat, millet. Those are the heavier grains that provide many health benefits to you and your body, as to simple grains, which are processed things like wheat flour. Thanks to that very nutritious dose of dietary fiber, they can help reduce things like triglycerides, which are the bad cholesterol, and even blood pressure. The USDA recommends that at least half of your grain intake be in the form of whole grains. And since we now know how much the diet is playing a role in keeping you, your body, and your skin younger and healthier looking, be sure to check out this video that's coming up next. It's going to tell you about the top 3 vitamins you need to make sure you are taking that help stop skin and face aging. Thank you guys so much for watching today and supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, and I will see you over on that next video.